We are here with Dr. Lawrence. Dr. Lawrence is from the American Academy of Healthcare Professionals, yes, visiting us at Gurney's Inn Resort and Seawater Spa in Montauk today. Dr. Lawrence, how are you, sir?
Excellent, excellent. And how could you be anything but excellent in such a setting like this?
Thank you.
Gurney's for decades has exuded health and vitality, and that's the reason that we at the Academy, through our National Health and Wellness Program, have cited Gurney's, and the Board of Governors has decided to bestow upon Gurney's our highest honor, and that's the excellent rating in health and wellness. And they're in a great company with several of the other world-class spas and hotel destinations in the world, and of course Paul Monte and the entire staff are responsible for being leaders in this industry, and we give it our highest rating and our highest endorsement. And we encourage people, travelers from locally, Long Island, and all over the world to continue coming here. To come here is a mistake because they've been coming here for decades, but to continue coming here. There's a lot of imitators, but there's really just one Gurney's.
Wow. Dr. Lawrence, this is most certainly an endorsement.
Yes. We step out in faith. We step out in faith, and of course, we know Gurney's for a long, long time, both personally. You know, many of us have been bringing our families here for years, so it's only gotten better.
Dr. Lawrence, if you would enlighten us a little bit about the actual Academy and the award.
Yeah, we were founded initially as a think tank, and we lobby for healthcare reform. Not necessarily the healthcare reform that is so prevalent and hearing about today, but we particularly one of our important areas is in lobbying for long-term health care for everyone. And our director, Mr. K, has been very active in that, and he's a member, and we're members of the Center for Long-Term Care Reform. And as an offshoot, as an outreach, in the recent past, we have initiated this program, the Health and Wellness Program, to cite, to recognize, and to encourage the highest standards of both health care in America and health and wellness fitness. So the award will equally go, we're the academic home of the Nation's Best Doctors Award, and it will equally go and be available, be bestowed upon establishments for healthcare executives, establishments, health and fitness establishments, that adhere to the very highest standards.
This is our indoor seawater spa, pool actually. We have our own seawater well, which we pump out the water out of the ocean into the well. And from there it gets filtered, and then it gets placed in the pool, as you can see, and into our Roman baths. We also have both of our Roman baths and our pool, however, are chlorinated, but our thalasso tubs, the individual thalasso tubs themselves, are pure seawater. So our therapies in the tubs are just wonderful, very healing treatments. Everybody should experience them. This is our fitness center, small but extremely efficient fitness center. We have state-of-the-art equipment in here. Great treadmills, Star Trek treadmills, and Precor ellipticals. As you can see, free weights. We do have circuits, some Cybex circuits and some host circuits. So very efficient fitness center. We have lots of members that enjoy being here and getting their workouts in here. As you can tell by the gentleman over there on the treadmill. Where else could you work out and have this type of view, by the way? This is Bay Mackerel. She is one of our therapists here, and she does crystal therapies. Right, Bay? Want to tell us a little bit about the crystals and their importance?
Every part of the body has certain frequencies that it optimizes to be healthy. And when we get an imbalance or disease, those energy centers get energetic plaque. And what I do is I open the energy centers and the meridians with the crystals at the certain frequencies for the certain parts of the body, and the body heals itself.
So this is just one of the many healing therapies that we offer here at the Seawater Spa.
And that was it from Gurney's Seawater Spa. I'd like to welcome everybody to Gurney's Inn, our town supervisor, all our press people here today, Hamptons Television. We are delighted to share with you today a very, very special occasion. A national award is being presented to Mr. Paul Monte, and on behalf of the American Academy of Healthcare Professionals. On this note, I would like to introduce you to Dr. Lawrence.
We appreciate your hospitality, and of course that's, to quote that line from The Godfather, that is the business that we have chosen. And the staff and the leadership at Gurney's has set new standards in the hospitality business. Not this year, although this award is for 2010, but over decades. And we were speaking a little while ago about Nick Monte, your uncle, right? Uncle Nick. And he was a visionary, as we all know. I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but there's nothing wrong in repeating that. Maybe the young people don't know that. He was a visionary. He was you know, the phrase, a great man, is thrown around a lot these days. You know, Derek Jeter, Alex Rodriguez. Nick Monte was a great man. He was a great family man, and he was a great business leader, and he set a standard of excellence which his brother, Angelo, your father, and of course the entire staff throughout the years has continued. You know, this award, an award like this, takes a few minutes to present, to receive, but it takes a lifetime to achieve. And we are very, very proud and honored at the American Academy to be able to make this award. We can't be present in all the places that we do make the award, but we relish the opportunity to come out here because it's, although it's always a drive to come out to the tip of Long Island, it's still in our backyard. And we make this award to the entire, of course, the recipient is Paul, but he receives it, of course, on behalf of the entire staff at Gurney's, not just today, but throughout the years, who have devoted themselves tirelessly to setting and maintaining a standard of excellence. When you think, of course, in the hospitality business, the restaurant business, how many names come and go? And of course, very few are around year after year, decade after decade. And we extend to you our highest accolade and our greatest congratulations. You have very much to be satisfied with. Use this award to propel you to greater things and breaking down new barriers. Again, we are very, very pleased. Certainly the reception here has just been everything that we would expect to have received from Gurney's. Thank you very much.
say thank you to everybody for coming out today, first of all, especially to Dr. Lawrence, Mr. Kay, and the American Academy of Healthcare Professionals. On behalf of myself, my staff, my family, and Gurney's Inn, we want to say thank you for this honor. This is truly an unexpected award. When we found out about this, we were humbled and gratified that our efforts here to provide a place of well-being, healthy living, healthy cuisine has been recognized by an esteemed society such as yours. I mean, healthcare professionals, that's their business. And when they choose to give an award like this to an organization, they don't do it lightly, I'm sure. So all of you guys that are in the audience here today, all of our staff, should be very proud that we were chosen to receive this award. And I think that you should all give yourselves a round of applause.
Now get back to work.
Very soon, very soon. But as Dr. Lawrence said, really this is the result of over 50 years of the vision of a man who's no longer with us today, but whose memory and whose accomplishments and efforts are the reason that we're all here. When he had the vision and he came to Montauk and he saw this beautiful place and he realized the potential to build a place of healing and well-being and healthy living and a place where people could escape to and just recharge and rejuvenate and breathe in those healthy ions, those negative ions from the ocean water, and actually reap the benefits of the sea. He spent years traveling around the world to all of the spas around the world, in Germany, in Israel, in Italy, in France, and found the best of all of the spa treatments and spa ideas that were out there and brought them back. And to build a spa of that magnitude in the 1970s was quite a daring feat, I would say. And a lot of people looked at him and said, you're in Montauk. I don't know who you expect to attract to Montauk. Spas weren't even a very popular thing back then. There were no spas on every corner as they are now. It was a very, very young industry, and the benefits of spa living really were only known in Europe. The people in the U.S. had no time for that. They were busy drinking Coke and eating Twinkies, and that was really what everybody was about in those years. But obviously he had a vision, and he was a man that when he set his mind to something, you couldn't stop him. And I think he may have had a glimpse of that movie, where if you build it, they will come. So he built it. And they've come, and they're still coming 40 years later. So he did what he set out to do, and it wasn't an easy task, and there were pitfalls along the way, and it's never easy to be a visionary. But I think we all owe a debt of gratitude to Nick Monte, and of course my father Angelo, and the family effort that was put into the sacrifice and the blood, sweat, and tears that were put into creating this beautiful place. And I think that we're all honored to be a part of it today, and to be able to accept this award and to move Gurney's even further forward with that vision of healthy living, healthy eating, and just long life, basically. So I'm not going to say much else except thank you to, obviously, Chip in the kitchen, and my brother who makes all of the food that we prepare here that's so healthy and so wonderful for everybody, him and his team. Candace, who runs a beautiful operation down in that spa and has got that place running on all 12 cylinders. Phyllis and John. Phyllis, who's got the conference sales and who has organized our monthly healthy living seminars and dinners. And John, who's got the restaurant, serving everybody with the utmost of hospitality and courtesy and true Monte tradition. And he has the vegetarian background, so that's very, very important. I mean, to have a menu that has vegan and vegetarian and macrobiotic options on it, something that is still in the works and something that's still not on the forefront of the tip of everybody's tongue, but it is coming, and we are going to be there when it happens, and we're going to be the leaders in that. And of course, Ingrid, for putting all this together today, and for our marketing efforts that she promotes Gurney's out there with the vim and vigor that only Ingrid has. And all of our staff. None of us could do this without all of you. We are a team, we are a family, and I expect that we'll be doing this for many, many years to come. So although that may say Paul Monte and Gurney's Inn underneath it, it should really say the staff at Gurney's Inn, and I thank you all.
I'm here with Chipper Monte, or Angelo Monte Jr., the executive chef of Gurney's Inn's restaurants. The Sea Grill, the Cafe Monte, the Pastisseria, and Chip, your family and especially Gurney's Inn received today a very esteemed award, a national recognition for the Seawater Spa, and most certainly also your cuisine. Chipper, what does it feel like to be recognized on such a high level?
I guess it's a really great honor. It just come out of nowhere. It's nice to be recognized for, I guess, in this field by this prestigious organization for healthy cooking. As you see, the world and the cuisine is going to lighter and more healthier foods, and we're trying to stay with that trend. So it's nice to be recognized for that.
Yes, definitely. Dr. Lawrence gave a wonderful presentation today, recognized your family, your wife, Candace Monte, who is doing such a wonderful job in running the Seawater Spa. What's it like to work in the same corporation with your wife heading our famous Seawater Spa?
Well, my wife is my inspiration towards all this healthy food and stuff, and my brother-in-law John, who's a vegetarian, has been a vegetarian for 35 years, and they've been pushing me, and as I see, the trend is going that way. And
Yes.
And my wife does an excellent job in the spa. She's turned it around 120%, and thank God everything is going good.
And Chipper, to be honest, having known you for over 20 years, I must tell you, I don't think you ever looked better. Do you think that is a direct result of being married to Candy and living with her this healthy lifestyle?
Yes, 100%, because that's her life. She's been in the health and fitness business all her life, and she's been eating healthy and stuff, and she taught me how to do it, and I feel like I'm 20 years old again.
Yes, he certainly looks incredible. Chipper, thank you, and congratulations to this national award. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here with Phyllis Lamatola at Gurney's Inn after the award ceremony. Phyllis is an expert in natural health and healing. Phyllis, what does it feel like? Such a presentation today.
I'm so excited. This is one of the best things that ever happened to Gurney's Inn as far as I'm concerned. I feel like we're carrying on my uncle's tradition of what this place is supposed to be, all about healthy eating and connecting with nature and just having this wonderful food that invigorates us and not puts us to sleep in the afternoon. So to me, this is a big step. And my brother Chip in the kitchen has been doing wonderful things with good vegetarian food. We've had incorporated macrobiotic meals, vegan meals,
Yes.
and it's going places. It's the way of the future, because otherwise America is killing themselves with what they're eating, and that's what it's all about, just educating people, because they really don't want to, they just don't know. So,
Phyllis, you brought to Gurney's a whole bunch of very interesting healthy healing seminars. Tell us about that.
well, my friend Ken, who actually healed himself from prostate cancer with macrobiotics, him and I always have these conversations about health, and we're saying, you know what, let's try and educate people. So I said, well, thank God I have the venue. Let's do it. Let's just get together once a month and invite people free of charge and just kind of speak to them, show them movies that we are so familiar with that teach them about what they're putting in their mouth and where their food's coming from, and just educating them. And we've had some awesome speakers from the Macrobiotic Cushy Institute, and we plan on doing some really great things now. We are actually going to get these health gurus up on Skype, so they don't even have to physically come to Montauk anymore. We have our first one.
Would be a loss, definitely for that.
Yeah, well, it would be for sure. But, if they can't make it, some of these people are from California and, the rest of the states.
Yes.
And with the new technology, we can get them up on Skype and actually interview them in person live, just as if they're in the room with us, and people can ask questions, and hopefully, we can reach people one at a time.
And educate people about healthy lifestyles, healthy living, one day at a time. Lots of people are getting cancer these days.
Oh my God, it's just so sad, which is what started me on my health path, watching my mother suffer with cancer for 7 years. It was probably the most devastating thing in the world to me, and I've since then just wanted to learn everything that I could about natural health and natural healing, and our bodies want to be healthy. We just have to give it the tools, and we just do so much sabotage to them. It's just so sad. And but one person at a time. We'll see what happens.
Yes. Phyllis Lomitola at Gurney's Inn Resort and Seawater Spa in Montauk.
Can I just invite everyone to come on Sunday, November 28th, and we will be interviewing Dr. Steven Sinatra, who's awesome. He's a cardiologist, but he's the most natural, wonderful doctor. And we'll be having him up on Skype on Sunday, the 28th, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
And here at, actually at the Ocean View Salon at Gurney's Inn, and with Spa Director Candace Monte. Candy, what an award today.
All right, I know it's so humbling for us to receive something as prestigious as that.
Yes, definitely. American Academy of Healthcare Professionals recognized the spa, the Seawater Spa and Thalasso Center, nationally. That is something, boy, and I mean, what a celebration. Candace, everybody or anybody who has ever been at your spa will understand why you certainly have this place in a wonderful shape. Tell us a little bit about the Thalasso Center and who is discovering it lately. We have a lot of conferences coming in just for that reason.
Well, first of all, I think the Thalasso Center in general has gotten much more recognition than it has in the past. Obviously, when Nick started it, and his whole idea was to use the elements of our beautiful sea in our treatments and in our products. And I think that over the years, we have, it's kind of taken a little bit of a back seat. But recently, we have brought it back to life again. Yes, and people are, becoming more aware of the fact that we use that gorgeous ocean out there for the benefits of relaxation, for rejuvenation.
In your pool, in your Roman bath, in your Thalasso tubs, and Candy, you just held an amazing breast cancer event, which was so successful. Please tell us a little bit about the outcome.
Yeah, we each month in the spa we have a theme, and we follow through with that theme in our spa, in our salon, in our treatments, in our products that we offer on each month. And last month, October, of course, everyone knows that it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the spa undertook a very, very, very unbelievable fundraiser.
Yes,
and we had
really unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a little overwhelming, but we had this year this is our second annual. We had over 300 people this year, both men and women. Attended this year. We raised over $15,000 for the American the Research Foundation, and we will
mind-boggling.
Yeah. We that was pretty. I was pretty blown away by that. Everyone was so generous. The local community, all of our employees, of course, everybody who volunteered, and it could not have been done without that. So we are going to be doing a presentation. Actually, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation is actually coming out to receive the presentation of the check on December 9th. So
Big party here.
Yep, and we'll be doing that, and so that to us is a very big accomplishment. To not only to the spa, but to Gurney's in general.
Yes. Candy, you are the director of the International Health and Beauty Seawater Spa and the Lasso Center. And that is a major, major job. How many employees do you have?
We have about 90 employees that throughout the spa. Various different,
Mrs. Monte, congratulations. We
you.
are absolutely thrilled for you.
Thank you.
And please keep on doing what you're doing best.
Thank
We're
you.
here with Lorraine Cregan, the executive director of our Montauk Chamber of Commerce. Lorraine just witnessed this amazing presentation and ceremony of the American Academy of Healthcare Professionals at Gurney's. And Lorraine, what was it like? What is it going to mean for Montauk?
Well, it's going to mean everything for Montauk. I mean, we're all very conscious now of our health and looking well and feeling good and living longer. So what Gurney's has done for Montauk, and actually on the leading edge of this type of work, is really going to mean an awful lot for Montauk, as Nick Monte did initially by introducing the spa out here in the 70s. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I congratulate the entire staff, Gurney's, yourself, of course, Paul, and everybody here that has really made this such a success.
Lorraine, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here at Gurney's Inn with Bill Wilkinson, East Hamptons Town Supervisor at Gurney's award presentation. Mr. Wilkinson, how does it feel being present when a national award is presented to one of your big businesses in your community?
It's not only one of my big businesses, one of my big friends. And I think the Monte family is not only a business friend to the town of East Hampton, but these are individuals, whether it's Chip or Paul and all the staff here, inclusive of yourself, that really is a good, warm feeling for them to get a national award, especially recognizing what Gurney's has been for the town of East Hampton, what Gurney's has been for Long Island. And to get some recognition like that at this stage is not only representative of Paul and Chip's skills, but of their father and uncle's skills as well.
Definitely. The American Academy of Healthcare Professionals is here today, has presented this amazing award. Our town supervisor, Bill Wilkinson, is present. And, sir, we are delighted that you came out. So we love you and want you to know, by the way, I saw you last night on LTV running the discussion about 7-Eleven in Montauk. You are such a pro, sir.
You know, we had talk about healthy lifestyles. We had passed my first budget last night, which resulted in a 17% tax decrease for the good residents of the town of East Hampton. And I was thinking of that when I was coming here. I was thinking of the healthy reasons for that tax decrease. And one thing that we eliminated was the leaf pickup program. So it's very healthy for people to go out now and rake their own leaves. And the second thing is we're going to wind up closing the recycling center one day a week on Wednesdays, and it's healthy for us to think of less garbage, and it's healthy to have that money back in your wallet. And today, to cap it off, after 24 hours of budget, to have this healthy award being given to one of our major, outstanding, if not the biggest employer in the town of East Hampton.
The largest private.
The healthiest 24 hours I've had. So.
On this healthy note, I'm giving it back to WVVH.